Welcome to Pixelated Zen Plays. We're back in DCUO with Kwahu, so let's get started, shall we? It's been a while since we've done one of these, so I'm not 100% sure where we are. I know we got to take down, let's see, we got to confiscate Venom from Razors and interrogate Bane's street soldiers. So, one of these guys.
I didn't know anything. I don't know anything, I swear.
There have been a couple of major patches since the last time I played. You won't see much in the way of the changes on this character because they affect the fire and ice powers. They actually revamped them completely, changed how some of them work, and then mainly changed how the graphics for the spells and effects work, which is pretty cool. I'm looking forward to messing around with those, and I'll actually probably do a video showing what each of the powers look like at some point. But I mean, we'll see how things go. Ooh. I like it when people leave guys behind for me to pick up. Awesome, that just disappeared. All right, well, let's get this one.
I don't deserve this. They don't tell me anything.
We don't want to help out villains anyway. I mean, we don't want to, you know, be an asshole or anything and screw them over for no reason, but definitely not in a helping mood for them. So let's try and find some more razors. It's actually kind of difficult. It's funny, I've been playing my other character who's, you know, level capped, and he's been for a while, and he's got a bunch of different abilities, and he's been getting all his skills and everything leveled up. And I'm flying around on this guy, and there's so many of these, you know, question marks to pick up, the blue and the green ones, and I just don't see that on my main anymore because I've gotten, you know, if not most of them, a majority of them. I think my wife's actually gotten most in the game. Her character's pretty much done. I don't need more hoppers. There's a quest over there. What is this? Detective. All right, let's see what you got.
Hello. We're trying to see if we can collect the basic injectors the hoppers carry. Without that, the Venom can't enter their system. How about it? Can you grab some?
Yeah, I wish I'd have gotten that before I started this whole street fighting vendetta thing. But, oh well. We still got to try and find a ton of razors. I don't know what's going on with them, but...
You smashed that like cardboard!
And if you haven't been following my other videos, you may notice that my voice sounds different. There's two reasons for that. One, I'm still getting over a cold, and two, the most important one, I got a new mic. A very nice new mic. So I don't even have to worry about most of the post-processing I did. What you guys used to hear is after, you know, an hour of me messing with settings in Audacity, trying to get all the static in the background gone and try and bring the noise levels down and balance everything out and normalize it all. And now what you're hearing, I haven't even touched it in post-process. I've just recorded and put it straight into the video, and that's awesome. I mean, it's really going to save me a lot of time. And of course, you know, I'll change some things if something sounds weird. I go ahead and listen to all of it. But this is just, it's going to be a lot better. I'm actually going to get out a lot more videos now since it's going to take me a quarter of the time to actually do it. You'll notice, though, I've been putting up less and less Let's Plays. I'm going to keep doing them, but I'm kind of focused on my channel. I'm kind of focused on the Nostalgia List series I'm doing, which is basically just my reviews of older games. Right now we're focusing on the Spider-Man video game chronology, so it's almost every Spider-Man game that's come out, you know, in the last, well, since Nintendo Entertainment System days. I didn't go before that because those games are just awful. I've never played a game from that era that I actually enjoyed, other than maybe Asteroids. So, if you want, check those out if you haven't checked them out yet. There will be other shows or other games that I cover in that, and they're all going to be older games. I plan to start doing reviews of a lot of GOG.com games, and I mean, that's partly because they're older. I never played most of these things when I was younger, most of these older games. I did play games, but I didn't play a lot of them. just because I didn't have, you know, the money to have a bunch. So there are a ton of great classic games that I never tried, and I'm trying them now. So Nostalgialist is, the idea behind it is that I'm going to be playing these old classic games and giving them a review from today's standards with no nostalgia really in the reviews. So it's interesting. I'm not really a critical person. Anybody who's followed me for any amount of time probably knows that. I generally enjoy things more than I dislike them. So it's weird for me to come at something like this and try and find the problems in it. But it's fun. I'm actually enjoying it quite a bit. Ooh, I think I see another razor. We gotta get these guys before other people get them. What the heck? Didn't hit anybody. You gotta love that. Ooh, nice block. He was just sitting there and I just attacked him and got knocked on my ass like an idiot. Alright, looks like I got everything I need. Let's turn in some quests. And now we gotta go inside and actually take out, I believe it's Venom supplier Diego. I think this is the first time we fight him. Could be wrong.
We've been tracking Bane's distribution system through Gotham. They've made me as a cop, but you could get through and check out those terminals for me. What do you say?
There are two things that DCUO does, well, three things that DCUO does extremely well. One of them, in my opinion, is the combat. I love the way the combat feels. I love the way it handles. It's got some problems, yes, but it's very actiony, very fun. One of the other ones is the ability to just do duos. Just to pretty much level up and gear up at in-game just with, you know, my wife. Me and my wife. It's great. It's something we love to do, and too few games allow it. The last thing is their inside building story missions. It's basically like a little dungeon, and you know, most of the solo challenges at, you know, level cap and some of the duos actually come from these solo missions. But it's a lot of fun, and you know, I'm a huge DCUO or DC comic book dork anyway, so you add in, you know, characters that I know and love or hate, and it makes the game a lot more fun. And I'm sure anybody can understand that. Even if you don't like the characters, you can understand how somebody who does like the characters would get a little bit more enjoyment out of it maybe than somebody who didn't care, you know, who anybody was, didn't know the difference between Superman and Batman, which honestly I don't even know if that's possible in this day and age.
Oh, that really hurt. What gives?
Speaking of, if you're interested, I have been playing, well, obviously you're interested if you're following. I have been playing Champions Online lately. The combat is not nearly as fun. It gets a little repetitive, especially, you know, as you get up there in levels. But the character customization is just amazing. It really is. If you've never played it, there's nothing you can compare it to. And I recommend checking it out, at least for that. But like I said, the combat is not nearly as good. You know, the wife isn't a fan of it at all. But I'll still be playing that, and I might do a couple of videos on it. We'll see. I do plan to play the Marvel MMO when that comes out, which I'm hoping is basically going to be Marvel Ultimate Alliance Online, because that's really all I want. I loved the Marvel Ultimate Alliance series. I wish Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2 was on PC, but, you know, I mean, I'm a PC gamer. I know what it's like to be neglected and hated. So, so this, you know, if this is Marvel Ultimate Alliance Online, it is, you know, on PC, and that's really all that matters to me. I know the company. I have faith that the free-to-play is going to be done at least acceptably well. I mean, I can't obviously say that it's going to be amazing, but a lot of the free-to-play games that have come out recently have actually been really well done. So I'm excited about that. I'm actually excited about this whole free-to-play movement. I wasn't before. But companies, I think, learned, at least for the most part, that you can't just screw people over. It is Venom supplier Diego.
Just like Bane broke the back.
I see there's a bug in the game where sometimes the characters just won't talk. Their voiceover just doesn't work. And it's good to see that that's still going on. I know they fixed it in some of the challenges and duos, but I guess they didn't get it in this. Okay. Let's tie him up.
Lucky, punk. That's all.
And since we can see that there's an enemy in here, let's go ahead and take him out. There's a couple, or are those are people who are just trapped. So, oh well. Alright, let's go ahead and get this since we're here.
Vicky Alex. Bane kicked the Venom once, but he's back on again. And the last time he was using, he broke Batman's back. So for me and Nightwing, this is personal. We're not losing anyone to Bane ever again.
I thought one Bane was bad, but with Venom on the street, everyone thinks, even with their distribution hub, Venom is still out on the street. Destroy it. When Bane's hopped up thugs object, take them out and detach their Venom ejectors for their own good.
They really need to work on when things cut in and I mean, they need to work on a lot. The game has a lot of little issues. Nothing that's really big. Just a lot of little things that kind of piss me off. But overall, it's one of my favorite MMOs. Me and the wife play it quite a bit, actually. I put up some videos recently that are some of our adventures in duos. And it's all the tier 3 duos that we did. I think we left one of them out because the recording... Well, we did the whole thing, and I forgot to actually hit record on Fraps, so... Oh well, you know, you'll see that next time.
The crime syndicate has ruined this neighborhood. These Bane thugs are an improvement, you ask me. There's some Falcone hoods just south of here. Show them we've got a hero on our side, will you?
Smash you. We can keep your stuff.
Let's go ahead and werewolf out here. I always forget to do that. Oh well. Oh! What happened there?
What are you? Get off of me! Oh man, make it stop!
Sometimes I don't understand why I get knocked down in this game.
No, don't take
For the
away
most part, it's usually pretty obvious the guy's blocking and you just, you know, did a power attack and hit him right in the face, and so yeah, bad. But sometimes you're standing there and it looks like some red fist appears above your head and just knocks you into the ground. So I don't know what the hell's going on there.
Venom's wearing off. Fine. No, don't take away the Venom.
Yeah, it looks like we actually came here at a time when there's not a lot of people, which is good. It means we can actually get through some of these quests without waiting for other people to finish them.
I'll never get that Venom. Fine.
Ah, I really should have done that guy first. This guy's just running past people like an idiot. I guess he doesn't need these guys anymore. Whatever.
Don't take away the Venom. No, don't take away the Venom.
Takes me like 6 seconds to kill those guys, so... Ooh, I gotta get this before it goes away. There we go. Alright. Oh, jeez. Alright, let's get that. Finish up these retaliators, maybe? Nah, we still got quite a few more. Hopefully, if we help these guys kill these guys, then we'll get partial credit. Yeah, see, now there's a ton of people. Go over here, where there's less people. I am not a sociable person, and I realize, yes, I am playing an MMO, and yes, it is massively multiplayer, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I have to play with other people. All that says is that people are allowed to play. And this guy, I don't know, man.
I don't need any help. If we smash you, we can keep your stuff. Venom is supposed to make me invincible.
Oh, went past him. That's not good. Looks like this guy's gonna try and steal our stuff anyway. Maybe no. He must have finished his quest.
Get off of me! Oh man, make it I made it. The Venom is mine. Get off of me!
Let's see here. We just need one more Falcone hood. And, oh, here he is. And then we just need a couple more Bane Lieutenants and Retaliators. And we'll be done.
I'll never get to have Venom. I made it. The Venom is mine. Ah, so much. I don't need help. Take away the Venom. Oh, the Bane. Ow, that really hurts. Oh, give. Venom's wearing off. Ah, fine. I don't need any help. Oh man, make it stop.
Done with that one. Now we just need this last Lieutenant / Retaliator over here.
I feel so strong.
We'll be done.
No more pain.
Batman is a big believer in tough.
Yeah.
Or just being tough. Those thugs will recover. They'll be hurting for a while.
Skill
Bane's
point.
addicted to Venom, but he's no good. I've tracked his main stash to the Cape Carline Lighthouse. There's an unguarded entry on top behind the light. Nightwing's inside, but no one should try to take out Bane alone. Bane can be deadly. Believe me, I know.
Do I want to collect any of this? I don't think so. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, all that's left for the Bane missions is going into the lighthouse and actually taking on Bane. I'm going to go ahead and leave that for the next episode, since this is already getting a little long, and pick up this.
My lighthouse is full of that disgusting venom. Just the smell makes me sick. Clear it out and I'll make it worth your while.
And that's it for this episode. Thanks for tuning in, and stay tuned. Like I said, we're going to have a lot more content coming up shortly. We've got some probably some Champions Online stuff. I've been playing a lot of Shoot Mania. You're going to get a lot of Shoot Mania Storm content coming your way. Possibly some tournaments that I'm going to try and broadcast. We'll see. I also have a bunch of Nostalgia lists coming up. I've got several of them done. A couple of them were done, but I'm not going to put them out yet because I want to put them out in chronological order. So the audio might not sound as good. I might redo them. We'll find out how that goes. So, like I said, stay tuned and thanks for watching.